Hey guys, Mr. J here and welcome to another Frostborn video. Today's video, I'm going to speak about, is this update really that bad? Because there's some good, there's some bad things about the update, right? Every update, it's not always good. This update, to be honest, a lot of people have a lot of controversy around this. I don't even know if I said that correctly, the word controversy. Wait, I'm not even sure if, a lot of people don't like this update. Not that I'm not sure, but a lot of people don't like the update, right? There's a lot of good, as I said. There is bad as well. But the good that I would say about this update here is that, which is very controversial, right? The devs, they added levels to different tier gears. To me, it makes sense, but to the community, it's not going to be something that is they're used to, right? Because this is a new concept to the game. This is a new feel to the game. So things will be, like some persons probably don't know. Some persons probably hate it. Some persons love it, right? I'm the type of person that loves the fact that they added level to the legendary. The reason being, right? Now I'm going to speak about another topic when it comes down to your inbox. That's a different topic. But when it comes on to having legendaries, I think the level cap is good. As I did speak with one of the developers, and they said that the reason they added this update here with the levels thing, on the legendary, is to prevent persons from abusing the game. Right? I did speak about this in basically 2 other videos, but I think it's something to be looked upon because persons, like for example pro level persons, they would come down to a lower level to abuse the system to basically make the beginner players life way more harder. Because keep in mind, right, you are a beginner player, you get raided, and that person has a legendary gear, which is crazy because you're not able to defend your base or to defend yourself. Might as well just give up and quit the game. If that's the case, you're going to get attacked by a legendary player. You're not able to defend the game or defend yourself, right? So that's the concept to it, right? And also the fact that you go into the zones, or if a family member, you have a whole family, you're all low level, you enter the zone. When you enter the zone, one legendary player could wipe the whole family, and y'all are not even able to like go back and defend yourself, or even defend yourself to begin with, because you don't have that type of gear. So that's the pros, or that's the best thing to the legendary. Now, a thing that I don't really agree with, along with the community, because a lot of people agree with or see the perspective of the legendary having levels, but a thing that is kind of questionable is that if you're at a low level, you're not able to get, so for example, right, you're low level, you bought the season, you're not able to get your legendary in your backpack. It's a different thing to not be able to equip it, but if you're not able to drag it from your inbox, I can see the perspective of the community not liking that change, not being able to drag the legendary from your inbox. Keep in mind, right, for example, we're gonna get the trade, because the trade into the clan camp is going to be a thing in the future. So if you cannot pull from your inbox, you won't be able to trade legendary fairly to the clan members. For example, if you want to trade it to probably say you want to get lower tier gear, or I don't know, change the legendary to something that you might want until you get to that level. So I can see in that perspective, which would not be a good change, because players wouldn't like that change to be a thing. Another thing that I also thought about as well is that another good to the game is in regards to the also there are different attachments, or there are different abilities you can add to weapons, but that's only on the new server. That's only on the new server, which is Midgard server. You're able to basically have different type weapons with abilities to them. So you'll basically either do more damage, other skills like that. It's some type of way to enchant and or to upgrade your weapons to have a special ability that does special effect while in PvP. So that's a good thing to the game. Also, a thing that I have saw in the dev note in regards to the update information is that it's not the devs basically say it's not in any other servers as yet to have that special ability thing, but I hopefully will be in the other servers in the upcoming updates to be able to specially equip your weapons, whether it be blue or green, because we're gonna have players with low level, right, running in the zone with green gear. For beginner players, of course, they're going to be fighting against other players in green gear. So if you guys see what I'm speaking about when it comes on to the weapons, it balances the game for new players to be able to play in a more fair world. You know, if you're at a certain level, for example, you're at level 20, you'll be only able to PvP against persons with the same class and gear, because if you're level 20, you won't get matched with blue gear persons, right? Because blue gear, the same level as you, which is level 20, even in regards to raid, right? It wouldn't count for PvP in zones. I kind of messed it up a little bit. But yeah, it wouldn't count for PvP in zones. The reason why, because you get matched based off the highest class you have. So if you're a class 3 and you're at level 20, for example, you did the season, which is crazy that you're at level 20, but if you did the season, right, you have gear, armor, weapons, and stuff to assist with PvP in the zones. But if it's a case that you're at a level 3 class, which you got from the season, you'll have a low tier gear. Because you're at level 3, you might get matched with purple geared persons because they might be at a higher level with the same level 3 class. So if you're at a low level, right, you would you'd have to basically not take the class from your inbox, which is, you know, a similar thing we have been doing from the past updates and stuff. Another thing they did add that is really good is this right here in the repair table. You're able to repair green weapons, you're able to repair blue weapons, but that's going to be at a lower cost and time. So the common weapon would be 2 minutes, uncommon weapon 10 minutes, rare weapons, which is blue, would be 15 minutes, very rare, which is purple, would be 8 hours, and we have legendary, would be 24 hours. So it really is the best thing when it comes on to this update, having the repair table, doing less time when it comes on to repairing items. It's kind of crazy in the past that this wasn't the case. Of course, on the new server though, you can use the hammer to speed the process, but what the devs did to balance both servers, so that the new server isn't as having more benefits, is that this server, the main servers, they have a lesser time in repairing items, and the new server has a wider time or a more time to repair items. Then you'd have to use a hammer to basically cut those timers in half. So that's the benefit when it comes down to repair table. The repair table is a very good update for the game going forward for both new players, beginner players, returning players, and also for seasonal players that are currently playing as well. They did a lot of stuff here, right? Because they fixed the matchmaking system. Now it's not the best when it comes on to playing against room players. It's quite annoying. So I think the devs, they should fix when it comes on to matching with rune players, because players who have extra damage with runes, they do a lot of damage to players who don't have runes. Hence you die and then you're way overpowered. So hopefully they improve the matchmaking system when it comes down to the zone. But the concept that they added recently, we might give props for that, is that you only get matched with the highest class that you have. So if your highest class is level 3, you'll start getting matched with level 3s. Hence, you'd have to also get all your level 3s for the classes. If your max class is level 2, you'll get matched with only level 2 classes. Same with level 4. So that's a good change to the game. That's perfectly well. Another thing they should do is they should probably increase the amount of stuff we get in the seasonal pass, so that it's more worth it. Of course, this season is worth it for sure, because these armor here is worth it, but I hope next update as well, that would be worth it. Maybe we could get a little bit more stuff. Hopefully it doesn't sound too greedy, but we could definitely use a little bit more. Clan task is finished here. But I think this is good, right? I think the shop here is fine. Everything here is fine. Also, I'm seeing that they're fixing lags. Now, the game is not that laggy as how it used to be, so that's good. Another good change they made, and this is from Season 27. I failed to, include this in a video, but they added a thing or a system to where new beginner players are not able to get rated, so you guys want to keep that in mind. All new players, they are not able to get rated. They will not get rated, so that's good. So the benefit for that is that once you're new, you could just play the game. Once you're inexperienced, you could play to a certain point, to then you'll be able to get rated. But for a long period as new players, you will not get rated at all because you'll have a guardian. That's a new thing they add to the game, so that's pretty good, right? Another thing that they added here, of course, the server, right? The only reason for the server here is a fresh start, giving you a brand new experience to the game. This server here is basically a contrast to Frail World, because you can see a lot of resemblance in this server, according to Frail World. Now with Frail World, it resets, but with this new server, it does not reset. So that's a beautiful change. Hopefully, if we're going to get a Frail season again, it's on this server here. They should probably change up the system a little bit as well. So that is good. Also, I realized here on this server, you do level up a little bit faster, if I'm not mistaken. Also, you get special events. Now, that's the only thing to the server, right? It gives special events, and you're not forced to do in this server here. You can do it if you want to do it. And of course, every week you do get special stuff here. For example, a level 3 class, you'll get that, but you got to be level 95, which you're not able to pull this from your inbox until you're level 95. So you got to be level 95 to be able to equip the level 3 classes in the new server. As I said before, every week, the new servers, they give special stuff. For example, it gives, I think, Healer 3. It gives, I think, Sharp 3. It gave another class as well, and now we have this as well. Also, it gives a legendary pack, but of course, you got to be at a certain level to be able to equip the legendary here. For example, a quick representation here, you got to be a level 116 to be able to equip a Betrayer's Bow. So of course, you got to put in the work to be able to use legendaries. Now, that's the thing, right? You're not able to claim it from your inbox. That is what I was speaking about. That's the downside to the update. For example, you purchase the season and you're not able to get your stuff that you've just purchased, but of course it will be there. So I see both perspective. Of course, it will be there in your inbox, so you can claim it at another time, or you could leave it within your, you're not able to claim it, right? But the thing is, right, a lot of players do complain that, hey, at least they should be able to withdraw it here and go to the zones and trade it. But a thing that I see as well is that the devs are adding trading to the game, so that's good. But at the same time, if you're low level, you're not able to grab these weapons here to trade within the camp. So I'm not sure exactly how the trading system will be in the next update, but it would be kind of cool if you could trade your legendaries for lower tier, but multiple lower tier to be exact. Not sure exactly how that would be. Not sure if it's a structured trade-in system or is it a free trade-in system and then you guys collect taxes from that. No, that would be good. That would give a little bit of freeness to the game if that's added in season 30. So season 30 will be the next season here. For this new server here, we also have tournaments. So from these tournaments here, I think this is the arena tournament. But from these tournaments right here, I think the tournament has ended. Yeah, I think it probably did end. But yeah, for the tournament that was here, you can basically get the Halo. So the Halo is what's new as well. Now, this doesn't really do anything in specific, only design, so it doesn't really do anything, to be honest. So it doesn't give you extra advantage, whether you get it in the new server or not. So yep. Oh, another thing to know, as I said before, is that this server is a fresh start. So all players, whether it be new players, seasonal players, or returning players, everyone will be on one level or on the same category, or the same fairness, right? There's not a person that is absolutely rich unless they, of course, they're pay to win or something. But mostly free-to-play players, mostly new returning players, or mostly new beginner players, they would be on one level as everyone else. You guys could create a family, probably switch up your gameplay a little bit, advance in the game, learn a lot of stuff. So that's another thing that is good, right? It makes it a little bit fun. Now it might not be fun because a lot of people don't want to start over, but the thing is, you don't have to do the new server, but you could, if you want to, of course. Amazing thing that I've seen Kefir starting to do here is to add coins, which is really rare for them to add coins for new beginner players to be able to get this here. Because, if you're new, keep in mind, coins is really needed for the game to be able to purchase the repair table. I already have the repair table, but yeah, coins is needed to purchase the repair table. So if you have, any coins from this immortal path, which you get, I think around 15 or 20 or 25, save all your coins from this here, save your coins from the season as well, which is 50 coins, and also save the coins from the other seasons that are about to be dropped. You want to save all your coins that you can and purchase your repair table. So it's a good thing that the devs made it possible for free-to-play players to be able to get the coins here, right? Also, free-to-play players are able to get runes, but it's a little bit less. So if we're able to get runes, I don't know, maybe in the clan, that would be good. I don't know how they would do that, but if free-to-play players are able to get more runes, that would be good. Makes it a little bit fair, because to watch ads here, it's gonna take forever to get, a lot of runes, or actually to get damage to players and stuff like that. Or I don't know how they want to do it. Maybe get in a little bit more runes. I wouldn't say to get the same amount as pay-to-win persons, because pay-to-win persons, they pay for it, right? And that supports the game as well. That supports developers. So you got to look at it at both ways. The thing that I love about this update as well is that we got back the duelist. Now the duelist is not the best class, but we got back the duelist. We also got a class 5 for the duelist. No, it's not the best class 5, but it's pretty good. If you know how to use it, by the way, you will be good at it. Also, the new weapon, legendary weapon, free-to-play players are able to get. Also, the bunch of coins, silvers as well. That's really good for the game. Also, we have a pet here, right? A lot of people been asking, how do you get pets? For now, right? I don't know if it will be a thing in the clan camp. If it's a thing, I don't know. But the only way to get pets is from the season here, or any side quest that has it available. Only events, right? So only the season pass, that's the only way to get pets. For example, at the end of season 29 here, we'll get the octopus. That assists the duelist class to make it a little bit better. You can see here as well, we have the duelist hook, but that's in the premium section. But of course, you could get the duelist from the... You could get this duelist hook here, right? By doing missions in this zone right here. Let me go ahead and show you guys the Alpha zone. So to get the Alpha zone for, persons who are probably new, you got to do the Great Tree. Once you complete the Great Tree challenge, then you'll get access to this section here. So at the new Alpha location, that's where you're able to get the hook. Of course, you got to do special mission here. I'm go ahead and quickly add to this location. Of course, you got to do special mission to get that as well. Another thing they did add that I really loved is this, the armor. You could say it's one of the top tier armors in the game. Now, it's a special type armor. So if you guys don't know what a special type is, special type armor is able to put on to any class, whether it be heavy, mage, or whether it be light. Or did I say heavy, mage, and light? Heavy, light, and medium. So it could be used for any class, whatever it is. It specializes in every class. That's why it's called a special armor. You're able to equip it on any, whatever class you want to equip it. It will work as a legendary. And it's pretty good that they made some balance changes here to the protector shield as well. But before we go to the protector here, go ahead and show you guys Duelist, I won't be able to equip the duelist. I gotta select the duelist. But you guys can see here as well, you can get the hook. So you can get the hook by using or getting the Elvian stone. You can get the drone's key. Of course, you got to find this in the ship graveyard. You can see here the sturdy fish bone. You got to catch this from a very rare fish. I already have one of this here in my base. You can see here as well, we have the Alfar spear. And you got to have that as well to be able to get this to, you know, then upgrade the level 5 duelist. So yep, that's good. As I was speaking about the protector, it's able to block you know, shield more efficiently, and also the class cooldown as well. So for example, let me go ahead and equip the protector right here. I don't have much to show, but you guys can see here that the shield block chance is 35%. You can see here as well. I'm go ahead and show you these stats. So if you equip the shield, it blocks more damage. Also, the class cooldown, it's been reduced, so that's good. Also with the Nosferatu, they have debuffed the Nosferatu. They have nerfed the Nosferatu a little bit. The bonus to health, so that's good. The Nosferatu was pretty much overpowerful, basically able to take out like class 5s, which is absolutely crazy. A class 3 Nosferatu taking out class 5s and class 4s, so that was broken. They fixed that. That's pretty good. A lot of things they also add, which is the Tavern Lady. So that's in your personal district. You're able to speak to the Tavern Lady, and she's able to give you some pretty interesting mission. Now these missions here are definitely way better than the old mission they had. The old missions was just to kill a couple of mobs and stuff like that. With this mission here, with the daily task from the Tavern Lady, and in the middle as well beside a statue, you can speak to the I think it's beside the chief, able to speak to a soldier there, and he's able to give you custom missions as well. Now the best thing I love about this update here, they added this, you know, a couple of updates back, but I haven't really touched on it. But the thing that I love is that you get rare missions. For example, requests to go to the northern zone, or requests to get a special type of item. Depending on what level you are in district, you get that, you know, in regards to rare task here to do on the side, which makes it more fun. So for example, you can go here and fish the Grandel fish. You got to give 2 Grandel fish and you'll get silvers. You'll also get district gratitude here. A beautiful thing that they add, which is quality of life for your players. Once you speak to you can see here, you can get the novice chest. Once you speak to the Tavern Lady, you click the message icon here. You could then see that you can get different type of chests. Now they have different tiers as well. You can get the tier 3 or tier 5. At the end of here as well, you get the resource pack. But this as well, which is the Tavern Owner's Pack, which can give you, you know, whether it be weapons for mage, bow, or heavy. That's pretty good. You can see here as well that we get the novice chest, which has green weapons and armor, basic armor, and the blue bag. Now this blue bag here, get it for free as new beginner player, is definitely an improvement in quality of life. And doing these missions daily really sets you for the week, for example, giving you good rewards and having you at a better place in regards to having more stuff to defend your base, to PvP, and to have more fun in game. So this is a good update that they add, so this is much appreciable. You can see here as well that if you do missions here, which gives better rewards, if you click here, sometimes it gives better rewards, to be honest. Sometimes you can get weapons, like purple weapons here, which is absolutely nice. But this time we didn't get, you know, anything from the War Chief. It only says here, kill boss and tombs from the forest location. So this is a pretty good update here. Now, we for sure are waiting to see what the trading, you know, from the clan, how the devs created that system, or how it would work, or what to expect for season 30. But that's going to be interesting. That's something to look out for. I can see that a lot of persons are happy for this update to come to the game. Now, of course, there's a lot more things to talk about in game, a lot more concerns, but I'll make another video voicing the community concerns. So if you want to voice a concern or something you want the devs to hear or add to the game, for sure let me know in the comment section below. Oh, for sure, bro, we need like a system to organize or base even faster, to spend less time organizing, because organizing can take a lot of time, to be honest. So that would be a good quality of life for a new beginner player, and also returning player as well as pro players with massive base and massive loot. We for sure need that organizing stuff, but I'll touch on that again in that video that I'll make in the future. But there's a lot of pros and cons to this update here. I might have missed a lot, right? Oh, a thing that for sure I missed this here, which is not having certain content to the game. Persons do need permanent content. So for the seasons to be repetitive, we need more fun seasons that we not only just go in the zones and just do the same thing. Probably switch it up a little bit. I don't know how they would do it, but keep it simple and easy to where it's doable as well. It would also be good if you could do, if you missed, for example, yesterday, you could definitely do or catch up on the season today. Bro, I'm Jamaican, man. I'm speaking not my native language, mate. Catch up. Never mind, man. But yeah, that would be good, right? Also, to add more permanent content, as I was saying before, that would be a good change. Like, for example, Thor's, as I said it in the past video. Also, Citadel, Kager Hall, and the boats. We're waiting for that, so that would be good if they added that. But let me know what you think about. Is this update bad? Is it good? Do you guys like the change? Do you guys, hate the change? Everyone is valid to their opinion. If a person's like the update, it's fine. If a person doesn't like it, it's fine as well. But we just hope that the devs will add better stuff and keep improving the game. I can see that we've came a long way. We have a lot of good stuff. Yeah, we have bads as well, but still voice your opinion. Still let it be known what we need and what we want to see the game grow even more. But appreciate y'all for watching. As I said before, comment down below what you think about season 29. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Peace out.